All right, crew, get ready for an adventure. Today we're talking about house lizards. Did you know these little guys can do something super cool? If they lose their tail, they can grow a new one. How wild is that? House lizards are common in many homes. People see them all the time, but sometimes people get a little scared. We are here to learn all about them. They're usually very shy and pretty harmless. Let's dive in and explore these tiny reptiles. These lizards have some awesome superpowers. One of the coolest things is their feet. They have special toe pads. These pads are super sticky. This helps them climb straight up walls. They can even run across ceilings. It's like they're defying gravity. Imagine being able to do that. They're so quick and agile. Watching them move is like seeing a tiny ninja. They are built for climbing and exploring every little crack. So where do these little critters like to hang out? You'll often find house lizards in warm places. They love the warmth. That's why they come inside our homes. They like to hide in cracks and crevices. Sometimes you'll spot one near a light at night. This is because lights attract insects, their favorite food. They are pretty quiet guests mostly. You might not even know they are there. They are masters of hide and seek. House lizards are actually helpful to have around. They play a big role in your home's little ecosystem. What do? They eat bugs, lots and lots of bugs. Think about mosquitoes, flies, and small moths. By eating these insects, they help keep your home cleaner. They are like tiny natural pest controllers. So if you see one, remember it's on your team. They're working hard to keep things tidy. Pretty cool, right? Now, when we say house lizard, it's not just one type. There are many different kinds of lizards that can live in houses. The most common ones you will see are geckos. Geckos are small lizards. They usually have big eyes for seeing in the dark. Their skin can be different colors, like brown or gray. This helps them blend in with walls and ceilings. They are amazing at camouflage. It helps them hide from danger. One very common type is the common house gecko. Its scientific name is. These guys are found all over the world. They originally came from Southeast Asia, but they are great travelers. They often hitch rides on ships and cargo. That's how they spread to so many countries. So, the gecko you see in your house might have ancestors from far away. They are true world explorers. What an incredible journey for such a small creature. Another type you might see is the Mediterranean house gecko. Its scientific name is. They look a bit like the common house gecko, but they might have more spots or bumps on their skin. Sometimes their chirping sounds are a little different too. It's like having different species of tiny dinosaurs sharing your home. Each one has its own special features. It is fun to try and spot the differences. Always be gentle if you see one. Did you know house lizards can talk? Well, sort of. Many geckos make sounds. They can make chirping or clicking noises. It sounds like ch, ch, ch. This is how they communicate with each other. Maybe they are saying hello to another gecko, or perhaps they are warning others to stay away from their spot. It can be a surprise to hear these little sounds in your house. It's their own secret language. It's pretty amazing to think about them chatting. So, what are these little lizards up to all the time? Most house lizards are nocturnal. This means they are most active during the night. When the sun is up, they usually find a safe place to hide. They might rest in a crack in the wall or behind a picture frame. This is why you might see them more often when it gets dark. They are creatures of the night. They wait for the world to get quiet. Then, their adventure begins. How do they catch their food? House lizards are ambush predators. This means they don't chase their food for long distances. Instead, they wait very still. They watch for an insect to come close. When a bug gets near, snap! They lunge forward with amazing speed. They have sticky tongues too. This helps them grab their meal. It's like watching a tiny, super-fast hunter in action. They are very skilled at catching their dinner. It's a quick and effective hunt. What exactly is on the menu for a house lizard? Their main diet is insects. They love to eat all sorts of small bugs. We're talking about moths, flies, and small spiders. They will also eat crickets and even tiny roaches. This is fantastic news for us humans. Because they eat so many pests, they help keep our homes more comfortable. They're like a free pest control service. So, if you see a lizard, it's probably on the lookout for its next buggy meal. Like other reptiles, house lizards shed their skin. They do this as they grow bigger. Their old skin doesn't grow with them, so they have to get rid of it. You might sometimes find their shed skin. It looks like a very thin, see-through copy of the lizard. It's often in one piece. Finding a shed skin means the lizard is healthy. It's a normal part of their life cycle. It shows they are growing and thriving in their environment, even if it's your house. All right, team, this is the big one. Can house lizards actually bite you? The answer is yes, they bite. And this is a big but, it is very, very rare. House lizards are not aggressive creatures at all. They are extremely shy. They would much rather run away and hide than bite. A house lizard will usually only bite if it feels trapped, or if you try to grab it and it gets super scared. Biting is always their last resort for defense. So what happens if one does bite? What does it feel like? Well, house lizards have very tiny mouths, and their teeth are super small. They are not built for big, painful bites. If a house lizard were to bite your finger, it would probably feel like a small pinch, or maybe a tiny pinprick. It is more likely to surprise you than to hurt you. They don't have strong jaws like bigger lizards, so the bite itself is not powerful. Now, let's bust a big myth. Are house lizard bites poisonous? Absolutely not. House lizards are not venomous. This is a very common misunderstanding. Many people worry that a lizard bite could make them sick from poison, but this is completely false. Their bites do not contain any venom or toxins. They are just little insect eaters. There's no need to be afraid of them being poisonous. That's a relief, right? So to wrap it all up, are house lizard bites harmful? Generally, no, they are not harmful. The risk of getting bitten is already super low, and if a bite does happen, it's usually very minor. It might leave a tiny scratch at most. If you ever did get a tiny nip, just wash the area with soap and water, like you would with any small scratch. But there's no serious danger. House lizards are our little buddies. They do way more good than any tiny harm they could ever cause, so let them be.